see if it's working. Now the question is it working? YouTube. Yeah, I can see it. And I can hear myself. So is it actually working? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, wait. There's no sound. Okay, so. Settings. Audio. Apply. Okay, well, it shows its sound there. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, it shows it's... Alright, it's just super delayed. Got it, there's sound. Cool. We don't have to worry. Alright. Returning to the game. Join battle? Sure. Level up my... Was I gonna level up javelins? Just have 1 point there. Throwing. Alright. Gonna level up throwing so that eventually, hopefully, I can actually, the plan would be to, get the dwarf, mines, I guess, or like C4 that you can throw. Alright. So, that's gonna take me a while of leveling up. Alright. But I do look like a pretty damn badass dwarf right now. Went full on Slayer. Don't even need shoes. Hey, Titus. No bark. You okay, buddy? Alrighty. What are we even fighting? I'm not even gonna have time to get up there. Just gonna try to use one of my javelins. Oh, like that one orc left. Well, that was fun. I did well. Very proud of myself. Alrighty. So still got to get to nearly 50,000 gold before we actually leave being a hireling and set off on our adventure to actually gather both Felix and also Malakai Masterson? Oh god, now I'm saying his name wrong. Let's see. Oh god. No, I can't spell. Makaisson. Okay. So I did get a mod where I can actually change the names of the companions, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually change. I'm avoiding that fight. Fighting 21 goblins. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to change the look of anybody. So the hope is that I'm going to run into so many dwarves over the course of my adventure. I think it's going to be easier to find Felix first, because I just need to find a blonde human. Those are fairly common. But to find a red-headed dwarf seems easy, but to find the right bearded one as well and it needs to be an engineer. So yeah, the hope is that over so much time I'm gonna run into so many. At some point I can just press this and actually look through the heroes and try to find a dwarf that fits the exact specifications. I'm not going to tell him that I'm looking for him like that. It's kind of weird, I think. But he has to be a redhead, about 4'3" to 4'8". No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea what height. And yeah. But unfortunately, the beginning process has just been me running around doing little to nothing as a hireling, other than acquiring some decent gear. But between getting a witch hunter, which is what I want the human to be, so that I can do what Malakai, oh god, my guy had his own name, fucking, who am I? Gotrek. As well as Felix, they were known for monster slaying. And so I want to add a witch hunter to the party so that we can specifically do witch hunting. But basically that does mean just kind of waiting out another, well, 22 days. Every once in a while, hopefully we go to a city and I can actually enter an arena or something. But the good news is I am getting levels and just being in this group right now. So far I almost have 100 in two-handed, which is what I want. I have 100, I believe, in athletics, which is exactly what I want because I am tired of being a slow dwarf. I went full armor last time and I just kept having to tell my army to wait for me as I slowly caught up with them. Quite embarrassing. And then, yeah, so this time being a Slayer would be the exact opposite. You charge in head first. The only unfortunate thing is I can say every Slayer I've ever fought against so far were dead. Oh god, I've watched get shot instantly and die. We are so dead. I mean, okay, it's vampires. We're dwarves. Dwarves are known to have less men. We charged into this fight. Like, the Lord that led us here has to have some confidence, right? I believe in him. He's my Lord. I wouldn't have become his hireling otherwise. Other than the fact that he was the closest one to me. 5,489 shaders to load for this battle. I'll be back in a year. So my computer isn't that slow, but that is a booty full of shaders. Do you agree, Tess? Yes, you do. Full wiggles. Holy hell, we're in. Alright. Pull out some of these javelins. Oh, that's a lot of men. I wonder how good my throwing is. I think it's like level 0 so far. Nailed it. I was nowhere near. Wow, I'm bad. Okay, you know what? Huh? Rudolph, whoever is on our own team. Oh wait, Rudolph is definitely someone that's not on our own team. There ain't no dwarf named Rudolph. Okay, you know what? I'm not doing that. I'm a Slayer, for God's sake. Oh my god, I changed my mind. Back up a little bit. Oh! 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 I hit things hard. Wait, we gotta figure out what this thing does now. Well, I read it already. Oh. My lord, save us. For some reason, some dumb Slayer charged in and caused the enemy to run at us when we had the ranged advantage. It's like he wanted to die. It's like he was a Slayer or something. Make sure that we're not like peak volume. Okay. I'm blowing people's ear out. Ear. Everybody, according to me, has one ear. No more, no less. Ew. So is this the point in the battle where we're all so slow that we can't chase down the people on mounts? And so they run around. Fast forward. Hello, Titus. You wiggle your butt enough, you might just get my attention. Hello. Yes. Darway. How many kills did I get? Let's see. I got 5 kills. 5 kills, 1 death. That's not bad. Now, they may have been skeletons, so I mean, that's not exactly impressive, but you know, that doesn't matter. No one needs to know that except for the people that wrote it down and everyone listening. So probably me, myself, and I. And quite a few people. But hey, made some money. Got some kills. Broke a leg or 2. Or my entire body. And now my skill in medicine is going up because I'm broken. Which we should probably just put all our skill stuff in that now. Except you can't actually gain these skills while you're injured, I found out. It's all a lie. I used to get excited when I was injured because it's like I don't have to go to war. But you know, you make money still, you don't gain any skill. Was that the right move? That guy, I don't know about that. Oh, wait. There could be someone here that happens to be an engineer who also happens to have red hair, who is a runesmith. Nope. Not at all. But there could be something cool, like some really badass Slayer hair. No, I don't want... That's a cool sword, but no. Or that's a sword. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna move on from that. Alright. Legendary Dwarf Engraved Axe, that's just one-handed. I'm trying to stick with the two-handed, and I mean, an axe is great, very cool, and that one up there being, well, the sword that I was talking about, wherever it is, which, that one being two-handed right there, is great, but you can't knock people down, I don't think. Actually, it does say physical. I mean, who says I can't carry both? Possibly my height. That doesn't look like I can carry that very well. But, you know, that's alright. Yeah. Jesus. Don't want to be running down a hill, get that thing caught, and, like, push me forward. We're launching off a hill. Alright, let's see if we got anything else made for giant slayers. No troll slayers. Downgraded slayers. I can't use that. Already got those. Definitely sound like I said arigato. Lordly Troll Slayer. Now you kind of have my interest, because the weight's less, the armor's more. So where do they go? There? Where do they go? Is that? That's them. Okay, you know, kind of cool, but what looks cooler? Ooh. Alright, it's worth the armor. It's worth it in the end. Nothing down here is going to be worth it because of how cheap it's becoming. I don't think I'm going to find something better than my beautiful loincloth unless I find like a legendary one. Alright, time to try out a new axe. I am not joining in that fight. Yeah, there was no way I was about to fight 2 orcs. What if I were to, like, just so far, see if I can find a Makaisson looking dwarf so far? Is there any way to, like, sort by age, really? I can't tell if their name, well, I guess their name will have engineer in it, maybe. Why do all their names have to move? That just makes it way worse. Okay, so that's a lot of Slayers. It's a king. I don't think I'm going to be getting any kings. Okay, wait, what? Well, I guess this is where the thinking comes in. Master engine. What the? Okay, I want a novice. No. Okay, that's not what I meant at all. They just like, no. Okay, so the master engineers are going to be humans, of course. I'm assuming. That's not a human. I haven't met that hero, but I know where he's close to. No idea what he looks like. Okay, you know, we're just gonna we'll eventually do some scouting and looking for a dwarf that matches Malakai. Again, much easier to find a Felix. Blonde, blue-eyed. I don't know if he has to be blue-eyed. Apparently at one point liked Hitler. No, I don't think Felix has that. He just slays monsters. Okay, enter. Tavern. Runesmith. Still making money though. Most boring part of my entire adventure. Following another commander. Wonder where I'm gonna go looking for my human. Do I want a Bretonnian? Okay, let's see. Is Felix a Bretonnian or is he Empire? I should probably know that, but let's see. Felix Jaeger, what a badass. I didn't know that he was fighting Titans back in the day. Is from the Empire. Okay, we gotta look for a person from the Empire, which I did say witch hunter. Because specifically we are gonna be hunting witches. No, just large monsters. Unfortunately, no Malakai blimp. Besides the point. One eternity later. Alright, I'm gonna say 40,000, then I just get the F out of here. I'm tired of waiting. Tired of it. Except it did prove pretty obvious that my defense is pretty miserable if I were to get caught by any group more than 2 orcs. I would probably die. Doesn't make me feel great so far. Yeah. So, may have to work on some self-improvement, we'll say. There's the medicine growth. Yeah. Definitely gonna need a lot of that, considering I got a good feeling I'm gonna be hurting when I actually leave being a hireling. Is there anything more I can do in terms of this? Well, we're gonna have to get to clan renown too. That doesn't seem very hard. Before I can actually see what I can do to increase my health and so on. I don't fully know what all these do. Faith experience. You know what? We're gonna get some faith experience. Apparently faith is gonna keep me strong as a slayer. I got a pretty good feeling I'm missing a lot of the Slayer storyline, considering I became a hireling before I even walked into a city. There is a potential there's a story that I have no idea that I'm missing. They don't always do it for each type of people in this game, but you never know. Now, I'm sure watching me run in circles is very exciting, but that's why I'm at the point of, once I get to 30 or 40,000, I'm done being a hireling. I'll have to rough and tough it with only 40,000 gold. It's a hard knock life. Being a Slayer dwarf, destined to kill himself. I definitely think it's going to be way more challenging finding the dwarf, so I'm going straight for Empire. Which means... Is that... I feel like that's vampire. Yeah, that's vampires. I gotta get... quite a ways. That's Empire, man. Good news is I don't have a lot of enemies in between, but that doesn't mean that there's raiders and bandits and thieves and all the evil things in the forest that my mother told me about when I was a young dwarf. Then I turned into a slayer. No, I don't think that's how that works. I'm joining an army. Something big's happening. Apparently, I think we're like all slayers in this area, so it's gonna be big stuff. Yeah, that's a lot of Slayer hair. See, that's the helmet I need. That's what I'm missing. It'll look so cool. I get to be part of something. Should work on this whole faith thing. I'm not sure what it has to do with anything in being a Slayer, but apparently something big. Don't tell the other Slayers I said that. No idea where we're going. We better have now just made peace with the people we're about to fight. Maybe we're like gonna go siege. We're not the ones going to protect, but we're the besiegers. We are the threat. You know, I don't really see us going anywhere purposeful. can't wait to meet Felix, because it's going to be like, hello, regular legs, I'm baby legs. And he's going to go running forward, and I'm just going to be stuck in the back. Like, wait up. Except I am a Slayer. Again, we are fast. For a dwarf, though. So I don't know how that's going to compare. And when they run away, I'll be like, I can't get him. And he'll be like, don't worry, baby legs. I got him. Felix will be my hero. Or he'll just be on a mount, because he can ride those. You know, unlike me. Mr. Cool Guy. Stuck in the ground. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna get him a griffin. I'm gonna make him super cool. I'll just run around on the ground all sad and alone. Chaos corruption. That's normally when you would take a city if you were ever trying to become a kingdom yourself. No idea where that is. It's obviously in Bretonia. Why is Bretonia so damn French? It's Bretonia. Oh. Alright. Join battle. Hell yeah. How many people are defending? That's such a boring fight. We're going in. Alrighty. I look like I'm ready to be shot by arrows. You guys got it. Yep, we are a ton of Slayers. That is exactly what we are. Perfect for raiding a... You know what? I'm gonna follow that. Or... Nah, I'm not gonna take that. Would be cool, though. This is what we're missing. Ah! Much better. Should probably stand behind the guys with the shields. Crouch? There. This is definitely the manliest of dwarves right here. I'm not hiding at all. If there was any sort of trebuchet or catapult shot that were to hit me right now, that would be the damn near end. How's it going up there on the front? Oh my god! I should have not asked that dwarf how he was doing. Don't worry, I got it. With my massive muscles, I'll make this go much faster. Nice wrenches you guys have. Those look rather useful for constructing this very shitty wood siege tower. Doesn't feel very dwarven, not gonna lie. Also, we're about to run. Ah! You know what? Just gonna use my phasing technology. Ugh. Easy peasy. Look at all those shields back there. I'm just up here, not even a care in the world. Don't even have a piece of armor on, you pussies. There's a true dwarf right here. Actually, I have the one that's ducking while I'm hiding. But I'm the first one up on the walls, which is probably the worst idea I think I've had. Basically means we're all gonna watch me have the first minute of this fight and then fast forward through the rest of it. Oh, I look ready. And I feel it. Wait, why are they facing the wrong way? And oh wait, no, they're facing me. Never mind. I'm just really stupid. That's... You're supposed to stay with the men. So I'm really hoping there's an upgrade at some point later on as the Slayer that like it just ignores a low amount of damage to you so that you can still swing your weapon. But I'm sorry I let everyone down in that. Oh my. There's a lot of dead dwarves. That guy's thinking about going in. Is that the king? It's the king! You pussy. Where are you? There you are. I am very disappointed in you, sir. The lord that leads me is stronger than you. Even I am, and I died instantly. Quite embarrassingly, to be exact. But that's besides the point. I mean, I am a Slayer. That is literally my only purpose. Let me just sit here. But now that I've increased my medicine, I am healing faster. Clearly. Which I haven't actually clicked on yet, so we're gonna fix that real quick. Healing rate, there we go, yes, perfect. And now I have faith. I don't know what battle prayers are gonna do, but I'm actually quite excited, and I got a feeling that is what is gonna make it easier for a Slayer to actually stay alive in the madness. There's no way you can run in without armor and live. I mean, the purpose is to die, but still. You gotta have, like, a little bit better of a purpose than just being cannon fodder. Siege number 2. Wow, you know, after literally running around for the first 45 minutes and doing nothing, we are really moving up in the world, I guess. I'm trying to say make a move on the world, but I just combined 2 sentences. Take luck. Take it, have it, take luck if you're having it. Care for it. Okay, that is aggressive music to start us off with, thank you very much. What, are we just instantly going in the walls? Which way do I go? Nice hair, nice hair, nice hair. Even cooler hair. Guess I'm not cool enough to be like you guys. They even have shoulder pads. Wow, those Slayers are something. And they have better pants than me. That's a lot of dead people. No idea what just happened. Okay. This siege is like one of the coolest sieges ever, but looks terrifying. Let's watch it from the side. And use my amazing javelin throwing skills. Oh my, how many men just died? That is the bridge that we built to Terabithia? To Terabithia? No. Is this castle Drakenhof? Like, I'm not actually kidding, like... Oh, hey guys. Yeah, I'm showing you where you're supposed to be shooting. You're welcome. Good work. Yep, you're doing it. Keep it up. I mean, just... You're doing great. Hey, the thing is up. It's time for me to go. I am Fastorf. Alright, we're using this axe for the very first time. Can't believe I didn't use it last time. Thought I didn't use it. By the way, one time I was playing as the elves, and my buddy was like, why don't you go up there and see what's going on? Because my numbers were just dwindling, but we had like 10 times the amount of them. And I was so confused, and finally I go over the wall and realized we were just going up single file line, dying one by one. I don't feel too confident about going up there yet. Especially with a long range weapon, I need a lot of room to be able to swing this thing. If you know what I'm saying. That dwarf life. Big axes. Also large beards. Ah, yes, the land of making grunting noises. What the hell just hit a group of people? I don't know how many dwarfs just died. This is fun. You know, definitely not daunting at all when you're just sitting here waiting to, you know, be right there as you watch each of the guys in front of you slowly fall. Brings peace of mind almost. Any moment now. It's gonna be my turn. I am fighting a ghost. That is a literal ghost. No one said I would be doing that. That is bullshit. I mean, I remember that scene from Lord of the Rings, but this is way creepier. Actually, no, that's definitely way creepier, and they were good guys in Lord of the Rings. Well, after they pulled out that sword. I am Slayer. Wow, you know? A Von Karstein Noble is actually a pretty hard unit to kill. I commend myself. Multiple Von Karstein Nobles, on the other hand, not gonna happen. Okay, time to go. Hey, shield guys, start fighting! Oh god. Oh my. Okay. Wow. I'm so glad we've utilized our space well. Ah! Push! Ah! Imagine trying to have a dwarf baby. That's what this feels like right now. Ah! I imagine they're born as muscly as they are right now. Alright, is your guys' plan to actually go anywhere? Because I am not the leader of this army. What's happening on that side? A way slower version of this side. Alright, I'm pushing it. Y'all are gonna follow, hopefully. Ah! Okay. You know what? Who needs health? Not that guy. Follow me. Cool. Oh. Okay. Oh. I'm a big deal. Yes. Brethren, go. Go. I led the way, but I am not going forward, for I have 0 health. Lead. Go. What weapon are you guys using? Okay, well, I'm using the wrong weapon again. Yes, Slayers, we use axes. I knew that. Yes. Yes, I don't see any dual wielders, so that is definitely some BS that we can dual wield in this. You're using a wrench. Yes! Whatever you got that's large and metal. You know, I probably should have gotten a little bit further ahead so I didn't have to get stuck in this cluster F again. Oh, that looks like fun. Wait, are you a human? No, you're a dwarf. Hi. Sorry. Good thing I can't hurt you. Except you can shoot each other with I think someone on our team is having fun blowing us up now. We're cheering every time we do it. You can hear it. Yep, see? Woo! Who is back there? Are they a fucking god? I'm going in. I'm gonna get blown up. I know it. Alright, wait. Where is he? Yeah, what are you, riding on another door? Oh, there you are. I see you. That's a regular skeleton. That is a regular ass skeleton. I just saw. It's just these gentlemen that are. I am. Stop blowing us up! We're on our own team. Stop it! There is a time to use your minds. When you are surrounded by your own men, that is not the time. Who is still up there? Alright, I gotta find out for myself now. Also, if this were actually like tactics, if they just had hot oil or anything, which they do in this game, this would, Yes. Alright, we will find you. Where's the princess? Someone said she'd be up here. Darway. Okay, what the hell? How big is this castle? Oh. Yeah, okay, it was just an exercise moment. We just had to... You know, I'm so glad. I'm happy for all of us. Do you feel happy? Your hair sure does. Where were they? They got away up there. That was as far as they had to run. Are you proud of yourself? Nice nose ring. Gee, like, why can't I get one of those? I feel like I'm missing out. Orcs can change their teeths. I can't change my nose. Wait, let's see. And, no, there's gotta be, there's a button. There's it. Oh, no, that's just your banner. They do look pretty cool, though. Just saying. Why do I have a shield in that picture? Alright, we're just moving on. If we're gonna take one castle, why not take multiple? That is definitely not the castle I thought it was, but I'm pretty sure they may use the same map for each of those castles. They're both vampire castles. Now, this is an actual settlement, which is gonna be a whole new deal. Oh, we got scared. Cold feet, cold feet, cold feet. It's because we're in one of those zones. Oh, that's fucked. So there's this new thing called the danger zone. I don't know. It's some sort of thing like that you need to actually go get rid of. If we actually turned around for a different reason, but our army would have died in that area. Oh, this is gonna be a fun fight. I have 50% health. I better not die fast. Alright. I need to get rid of this hammer, as cool as it is. It's not a true Slayer weapon. It's actually crazy being part of an entire Slayer army. Definitely a big fan of it. Not what I expected when I started as a Slayer. I definitely still want to do the Malakai story, but oh my god! Oh, okay. No longer have 50% health. You know, I have a a little bit different amount going forward right now. Those courses. Celestial. Just go say hi to these hammers. Okay. Alright. Oh, you know, I'm also very worried about my own guys just blowing me up right now. Ha! Screw that horse in particular. Oh god. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm just ready to swing. I'm ready. Thinking about it. Now. What is that? Is there even a thing on there? Yes, there is. It's a ghost. Ugh. My life for iron. Alright, so the dwarves are reinforcing themselves right now, which looks like our odds are better, but that's not actually the case. That just means the other guys are about to go down, unless they've already reinforced. Oh, they've already reinforced. Okay. I was going to say, they're about to go back up in stats. You can only have, the way I said it, I think 2,000 people in a battle. So if the armies are larger than that. Yeah, see. Well, there's some reinforcements coming in. Ah, but a Slayer King is a Slayer King I'm trying to get a picture of his face. You know, I'm sure it looks cool, and I'm sure he's very happy. I'm sure they all are again. I sacrificed myself with all 0 kills. Somehow leveled up. True champion. Alright, we're gonna take a look into some more faith. And two-handed. Mounts or shields. I kind of want to break shields. Call me the shield breaker. Even though I can't remember my own name half the time. Gotrek. I'm doing this all for the lore of a story, and I can't even remember the own lore of the story. Ugh. Would have been easier if I was Felix. Not trying to be humanist. I'm just saying Felix is an easier name to remember. Maybe I'm humanist. Actually, straight up, I do love dwarves. Probably one of my favorite factions to play in both this as well as Warhammer Total War, which is the exact same map that we are on right now. Literally, like, almost identical. It's just this is much smaller. And the most recent added being dwarves and greenskins. Definitely quite nice though, being a part of an army that I don't control and don't have to worry about. If I was going to keep going back and forth and doing nothing with that little small army, I was definitely leaving at any point, but doing this, why not level up and have some fun while doing it? Also do quite a few sieges. I think I should actually still keep working on my medicine. My healing is pretty bad. Join battle or flee. I'm not gonna flee my army. Who do you think I am? I'm a Slayer. Gotta grab some water. Right. Oh god. Ooh! I'm like the guy that got hit right next to that orc in that scene from Lord of the Rings. Where it comes flying down, he doesn't even, or he takes like one step and then the guy just gets crushed. Except I'm the guy that screamed like Lil B. You know, I kind of like this side of this thing. I'm gonna switching spots here. Thank you very much. And act like I'm actually doing something. I did find out though, if you do want to, no idea how many you just had right there. If you do want to actually get on the walls faster, and there are ladders set up, you can run up to the ladders and start setting up them yourselves, and your men will follow your lead. You know, I'm feeling a little bit less secure about my position right now. Ow. You know? Probably shouldn't have said anything. At least I'm not the guy in front of me. He has an arrow in his, like, heart. Or his beard. I don't know. Thick beard. That's a lot of guys waiting to say hello. Hello! Hello! And they're taking damage though. Oh my gosh. One of them was so excited to see us that he was screaming. Even that one, he's showing us his butt. Oh, then he's gone. Oh, jeez. That one got too excited. These are fans. Do I dare? I'm gonna give it like, I don't know. How about this? We'll throw these, then we'll go. Probably hit nobody. Wow, that was close. Oh! My first hit. That was actually very close. I was thinking that that was high enough. I hate life. So much so that I'm going in. Look at these peasants. Get out of my way. Seriously, get out of my way. I'm ready to kill. I don't care. I'm probably gonna die doing this. What? I'm so careless. I'm definitely going after these guys now. I also have Doom Seeking going, which means I got... Oh, it's not charged. Oh, I thought that was gonna work. I thought I was gonna kill him. You're a dwarf. Sorry. Ow! Oh, you king, you pussy. I can't believe you're doing this again. You know, Slayer's life isn't easy. It's rough when you die all the time. Still definitely probably missing so much of the Slayer story. Once I leave this army, I'm gonna figure all that out. But hey, we're making money. We're leveling up. Good things are happening. Big things. I'm telling you, big things are coming my way. I don't know if I ever told you about the Dwarven Mafia. Probably pretty rich, I'd tell you, if there was actually such a thing. Okay, so Dark Moon Rises, and it's not gonna be a song, except there actually is country roads in this song, or in this game, and there's a Warhammer version of it. Amazing, most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my life. If I run into it, you will all be very fortunate to hear it. But this basically means that there's going to be bad jujus. There's going to be beastmen as well. Well, herdstones and one chaos portal. This is not like a regular camp. Both of them actually give you unique rewards that you can choose between, and I didn't know about that in the past. Something very convenient that is definitely a fun part of the game. Also, something that I love about this this game that's different than regular Bannerlord is that the world has a lot of death. No, we're currently dying in that zone. The world has a lot of D&D like substance to it, so a lot of random things will happen. You can run into traveling merchants, you can run into random fortress or a pond that can do certain things. So it's just a ton of variety to the game. Very intriguing. Traveling merchants, very nice, except I have found that so far, like, is the dwarves great, love it, wonderful story. As an orc, trying to find nice armor, of course orcs suck at making armor, but trying to find decent armor as an orc period is miserable.
It's been a while.
It has been extremely hard. I haven't found good armor yet. I would like to quit my service. Guess I want to leave. Alright, I'm just a very rich single dwarf. You don't need no man. What is this place? It's a Dwarven kingdom. Let's see if they have anybody. Go to the tavern. You are a very old runesmith, and I do need a runesmith. That is something I need with my party no matter what. So I think, even though I don't necessarily want to add a bunch of other people to the party, I need certain people in the party no matter what. And that is one of them. And having an old man as one fits perfectly. Now, I did have someone else join earlier named Groin, but Groin is not going to be with us. He was the engineer, and I need the engineer to look like Makaisson. So he's got to have red hair, good beard, be an engineer. Super buff, can bench about 440, you know, something like that. So what we can do while we're here is see if they have food, which I need. Didn't think about that at all until 1 second ago. So that's probably something actually I should do. There you go, there's an upgrade in weaponry. That is quite a beard, sir. Name is Tecton. Pretty fancy name, I must say. Alright, food is about right. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Right, yeah. Over, yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Food? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I passed food. You don't have food. You're out of food. Food isn't a thing. This castle is foodless. Perfect. I mean, I don't know. I don't think my one dwarf is going to get super upset and leave me. I say that now, but you never know. He could be fed up. It could be the final straw, even though it's the very first straw. An Empire Halberd. I'm probably not going to go with that, because that's polearm, and I'm a 2-axe kind of guy. A 2-axe. I am a 2-axe kind of guy, not a 2-handed axe kind of guy. No. Grave Guard Great Axe. I just want to see how big this thing is. not that big. Does physical damage. That does physical damage. That does way more. Okay, wait. What was the difference of these? Swing speed is terrible. Weapon, kind of terrible. Okay. So, still kind of curious about any sort of shoulder pads for my dude, my guy. Also, I still probably could actually... I don't know if I can have throwing things and a gun, but it still would be very convenient to... Well, I don't know. Again, throwing things to explosives. Not gonna go for a gun. Gonna stick with Slayer. The other guy can have a gun. Scythes are very nice, I must say. Don't know what the item effect is. Elemental damage. But I am not going to use a scythe. I don't think that... Yeah, scythe is literally scythe. That's not going to... count as an axe. That's a really good single axe. Pretty sure this is... The city doesn't have much of shit for dwarves, period. Alright, we're doubling up the javelins on the back. Tavern... No. He's an alchemist, but they don't like talking to you, because you're a dwarf. They're mean like that. Alright, we gotta go find a witch hunter. One city over. Wait a second, is that a... Yeah, it's Empire of Men. Oi! Oh, wow. There's a blonde witch hunter. There's two of them. Now, one of them is one that I can hire. The other one is not one that I can hire, so... Except I think all witch hunters are gonna have mustaches. I don't have a choice, and I know Felix doesn't have a mustache, but fuck it. Alright, we're buying him. We got one. Alright, so we got our Felix. We just gotta change his name to figure it out, and we also gotta figure out what Felix's last name is. I definitely know how this new mod works that I got, clearly. I'm gonna talk to you, and I'm gonna be like, hey, you wanna change your name? He's gonna be like, yeah, I like the name Felix. It's easy as that, clearly. Any second now. Oi! Let's go together. What? Lead the way. Alright. I don't think that's really what I wanted. Stop! Separate yourselves! I don't think any of this is what I'm trying to go for. Hey, it's both my dwarves. Alright. So that didn't help at all. Okay, so the way to change their name... You know, it'd probably help if I read the mod. I could probably do that in, like, any second. Alright. Rename companions. Same way as family members using the quill icon by their names on the clan screen. Huh. That's a tough one to figure out. Whew. Wow. Alright. So. This guy. Wait a second. No, but that's the clan name. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, okay. Alright, so we gotta figure out Felix's last name. Oh, well, I'm doing that. Oh yeah, I already looked this up. It's Felix here. Oh, memory. Gone. He's Aaron Yeager's brother. We all know this. He was defeating Titans back in the day. Also, I'm pretty sure Felix has like a little cool little suffix or something. But should we check? We'll check. Nope. Okay, just Felix Yeager. Okay. All right, and then who's a famous dwarf? Smith. Also, I'm gonna put this on the other side or my other screen so I can see if anyone's chatting. Yeah. So famous dwarf. Wait, who is the giant? The giant. Well, like the Peter Dinklage that took the Mario mushroom and grew to super big size in whatchamacallit, Guardians of the Galaxy or Thor or Avengers. Or we could just go with Broker. That's such a boring name. And his name is Eitri? This is not very cool. It's not a very cool name at all. Let's see. Alright, we'll give him a cool name. Struggling with it. But that's alright. Alright. Okay. So. Alright. There we go. And we got a runesmith. And also we need to do something like this. Do I want to be the quartermaster? Wait. So we got our human. We got that. We need the engineer, so doesn't matter about the engineer. The runesmith can be the medic, which is 0 so far. That's perfect. Super high. I will be the scout, and you will be the quartermaster, apparently. Felix? Also, Felix, we need to get you a new fit. You need to start looking more like Felix. How does Felix look? Let's see. He kind of looks Bretonian a little bit, pants-wise. We're just gonna get him really good gear. 2 swords though, not gonna be able to happen. Big sword, yeah. Oh yeah, you can do a big sword. We can do that. Red cape, we can definitely do a red cape. Alright. Okay, so trade. Felix, you definitely look like a witch hunter. And yes, very French mustache. I love it, but unfortunately, I wish I could definitely take that off. Even though I am a fan of mustaches in real life, it's just Felix didn't have a mustache. It's just witch hunters happen to always have mustaches. It's a common witch hunter known thing. They don't have food here either. I'm sensing a common problem. Is what I say. Alright, well, buying him gear is gonna cost a fortune and a half. We need food, though. Stat. There we go. About all the food I can carry. 3 food. It's gonna last a ton of days. Alright, we are about to see for the very first time, do we have what it takes? I'm actually pretty hurt. I don't know if I want to do this yet. Also, I kind of have to learn about this whole, like, dwarf thingy. I want to go fight some goblins, but I should go to a dwarven city and learn about what the hell my purpose is. Those goblins didn't chase us. Thought they would. Too cool to get chased by goblins, obviously. Also, still very much so in need of a dwarven engineer. And then we'll be a team of 4. We'll travel the lands. And, oh god. Okay. Tavern. You know what? Close enough. You are the Malakai. And you'll forever be my Malakai. It's not your choice. Alright, Mr. Makaisson. Your hair is gonna have to change, meaning you're gonna get one of those crazy helmets. Not that I found one yet. If I could find one, I'd be wearing it myself. But that does mean we now have 4 men in this squad, which we definitely need to wait for a while and be able to heal. Oh yeah, I also have to be able to afford you guys. 90 gold per day. Pretty cheap. Oh yeah, clan. Party. You are now the engineer, Mr. Malakai. Also, your name needs to change. There we go. We have Felix, Jaeger, Malakai, Makaisson, and Gotrek, Gurnisson. You can't fully see my name, but it's there. They all have the last name Gurnisson, apparently. Felix, Jaeger, Gurnisson. It's an interesting name. Don't think about it. Okay, so feeling pretty healed. Looking pretty healed. Both kind of the same thing. Arena? No. Okay, so we gotta like... Well, the thing is, companions can join you in an army. So I could go back to joining an army. But I'd want to go to an army that's at war. I would still only make 1,000 though. There's gotta be a better way. Let's go try witch hunting. So I have to get my guys' gear as well. Oh, we're gonna fight some orcs. Okay, wait, maybe not that many orcs. Alright, we're gonna go fight some orcs. I don't know what these odds are gonna go. Like, here we go. Attack. Good news, if I lose, I don't lose at anything, really. Alright, men. We all have about the worst gear that we could possibly have, other than me, which is still not saying much, because I literally have, like, one good thing, which is this axe. But I believe in you. You're using a gun that was made for fuck 12-year-olds. Damn it. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Alright, they're coming. Oh! Oh, jeez, we have to... Didn't know we had to handle arrows. Serpentine. Works every time. Alright. No. They'll never see it coming. Oh god. Oh, I'm just so... Wow. I'm gonna really have to work on this whole team. He took one hit? Oh man. How are we gonna slay a fucking monster if we can't even take on 9 orcs? I'm gonna have to regather my army. And also I'm gonna have to get out of being held captive. And they took all 3 of my food. All 3! I'm glad that he escaped from captivity. I may have to, like, just armor it up. Except I know Slayer isn't supposed to armor it up. I'm just not sure what happens if I do. Oh, I escaped. Yeah, seriously, no clue what happens if I put armor on as a Slayer. Like, does it break me? But it feels like it's going to be really hard to go in a 4-man squad without having full-on armor units. So my other plan is, like, I'm definitely going to try this, is to go as far as I can, try to make it work. But if it doesn't, then I'm just going to go with the full-on Dwarven group, where there is a thing where I think is the, and I already have a campaign that I've got that far, but you can make it so none of your men get, like, stunned or, you know, knocked back when they're swinging. And so I just want a bunch of companions with the best armor just going all out, and hopefully that would go well. It'd be kind of similar, though, to me having 180 trolls, or, yeah, trolls in the other campaign. Okay, so career. That's what I was looking for. Still can't see that. Doesn't matter what I put on these yet, so. Alright, so we gotta wait some time to figure out how long till the other guys are actually no longer captives. But the hard part, yeah, is again, is if I want to be able to make my men strong, I almost need an army. Because I'm going to need to be able to take on small groups to be able to make money. And then actually give the men the armor. And that's the problem that I've ran into every time I try to play like this, is I end up building an army instead, because I need the money. And then I just never go back. But I could always go back with one of the other campaigns again and just go back to how many companions I have and say screw it to the rest. Give my kingdom to someone else. Wouldn't make that big of a difference. He's still a prisoner. Damn, bro. What are you gonna be a prisoner for? Ooh, it is around that time though that I have to take my dog to the park. Yes. So I'm gonna stop the stream for now, but that was entertaining to at least start it off. What I think I'm gonna do is try to get a bunch more money get things figured out and then reduce it back down to the numbers so that where it's like 3 or 4 of us only. But definitely just make some improvements before I go live again in the future. Anyway, if you did watch, thanks for watching, and I will be making a video out of this that's entertaining and shows the whole story of Malakai, Makaisson, Felix, and Gotrek? Yeah, Gotrek. But anyway, thanks again all, and we'll see you around.